guys, hope you're well. In this video, I'll give you the best tips to help you grow your back, your lats, alright? I'll talk about a few exercises I like and also some tips and tricks to help you improve your back gains, alright? Let's jump straight into it. Number one, alright, pull-ups. Pull-ups is my top two back exercise, alright? It's really an exercise I love, and a lot of people neglect pull-ups. It's rare for me to see someone at the gym doing pull-ups, alright? A lot of people would go on a lat pull down, full stack, but when it comes to pull-up, they don't do it, alright? So pull-ups, make sure you're doing your pull-ups, you're mastering it, and don't tell me you're too heavy for pull-ups. If you're too heavy, means you're also too strong. So the more heavy you are, normally you should be stronger and you should be able to pull your body up, alright? Also, pull-ups, they stimulate your lats and they stimulate your back differently than a machine such as lat pull downs. Even Arnold was saying it in the wide grip pull-ups. He was feeling that curtain opening up. He was feeling his lats very differently than all the other back exercises. So don't neglect your pull-ups. Also, golden era bodybuilders were all big on pull-ups, and most bodyweight exercises, dips, push-ups, pull-ups, bodyweight lunges, etc. Alright, so pull-ups, great exercise when it comes to back. Number two, find a free weight rowing exercise that you feel well. Alright, so a free weight rowing exercise, I'm not talking about the cable rowing, but a free weight such as the barbell rowing, barbell back rowing, dumbbell rows. It could be single arm dumbbell rows or both arms together. Find one of them that you feel well, and you want this to be the center of your workout, alright? And rowing, you gotta row to grow. We hear that often, and a rowing exercise that you feel well, that is a free weight. It will give you a lot more results than doing a cable lat rowing, especially if you're natural. You don't want to neglect those compound lifts, those free weight lifts. So find the one that you feel and progressively overload on it. You don't need to change it each workout. A lot of people keep changing exercises from workout to workout. No, find the ones that you feel good, especially when it comes to back. A lot of exercises, sometimes we don't feel them well in our lats. We feel our biceps, our rear delt. So once you find the good one, for me, it's the single arm dumbbell row. I feel it so well in my lats, and I just stick with it, and I make sure that I progress on it, and I master it, and I increase the weight, and I progressively overload on it. So it could be more reps, less rest, more time under tension, more slowing down the movement, but find one and stick with it. Rowing, if you don't have a free weight rowing exercise in your back workout, well, think things again and make sure that you restructure your plan. Number three, don't deadlift first, alright? Why? Deadlift is a great movement if your goal is basically getting stronger, you're working a movement. But when it comes to muscle hypertrophy, building muscle mass, alright, we want to put as much tension as possible on a muscle group to get it to failure and then growing, alright? But when you're doing your deadlift, first of all, it takes so much out of you. It's a very, very, very consuming exercise, stresses your nervous system, which it does have its benefit. But when it comes to building muscle mass, well, after you finish your deadlift and you went for those heavy sets, you basically have no more power anymore in you to do all your rowing and your pull-ups and your lat pull downs and your cable rows and your pullovers. So you'll be neglecting those upper back, those lats movements after doing the deadlift. I've seen it so much, alright? A lot of people, I see them deadlift tons, but their back isn't that impressive. That's the reality, alright? I've stopped deadlifting as much, and my back gains were actually improving, alright? So don't deadlift first. If you really want to keep that deadlift in your back workout, put it at the end. But even if it would come to me, I don't even deadlift on my back workout, alright? I don't even do it. I get tons of stimulus when I'm doing my rowing, my pull-ups, and other exercises, alright? So, don't deadlift first. Number four, make sure you're prioritizing your technique. When it comes to back, it's super easily, we're pulling, it's super easy to compensate with arms, with the rear delt, with the shoulders, with traps. And 99.9% of people train their back wrong, alright? We've seen it so much, the bodies with huge arms and shoulders, but very small back, alright? Because back, it's a hard muscle to feel. It's a muscle we don't see. So you really gotta get that mind-muscle connection to another level. Mind-muscle connection and improving your technique. Most of the time when you're rowing, make sure you're rowing low. You're bringing your arms basically around your belly button and not rowing too high. If you're rowing too high and you're shrugging up, well, you're mostly gonna feel your traps, your rhomboids, your rear delt, and you're not going to be working your lats as much, alright? So lats, make sure you're prioritizing the technique, you're mastering it before increasing the weight. Too many people go so heavy. The lat pull down machine, I see they always at full, alright? But people that don't do it properly. It's not about the weight, guys. It's about the tension we're putting on that muscle, on those lats, and the mind muscle connection. All right, so master your technique, make sure you're doing it correctly. Something that I really find helpful when it comes to lats is doing one paused reps every single time. So you pull, you pause, and you really squeeze your lats, and then you go back. Boom, squeeze your lats. Really focus on squeezing, kind of holding an orange in between your armpit. Make sure you engage them properly. I'll do another video about the technique for rowing, but it's an important thing. You can't just move weight, especially when it comes to lats. All right. Moving on, number 5, high volume. All right, back. It's a huge muscle group. It needs high volume. It's a huge muscle group. If you've seen Jay Cutler, he used to train almost 2 hours his back. Yes, so I'm not Jay Cutler. We are not Jay Cutler, but your back, the biggest muscle group, well, it needs a lot of volume. A lot of volume. Hit it from different angles. Make sure that you're giving it enough stimulus. It can handle a lot. All right, it can handle a lot of sets, a lot of volume, a lot of reps. So make sure you give it what it needs. And that's why I'm not a big fan of doing a pull day, because when you do a pull day, you're working your back, your upper back, your lower lats, your hamstrings, your stiff leg deadlift, your Romanian deadlift, and then the biceps. Well, there's no way that you're optimizing all of them and you're getting them all to failure. That's why for my lats and back and upper back, I dedicate a whole day, because I know I need a lot of volume. I need to get that back to failure, and there's just no way for me to do also deadlift and the hamstring and my biceps, because then I'll be cutting corners somewhere. All right, so high volume, that's what your back needs, that's what your lats needs. So don't worry about adding the sets if you feel like you can handle a bit more. All right, that's pretty much it. 5 tips to help you grow your back. If ever you like that video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, consider subscribing if you're new to this channel. I'm Sharif, natural bodybuilder. I do those videos to help people and keep you guys motivated. All right. Thank you all for the positive feedbacks. I've been getting a lot of them and I really appreciate it. If you're interested in coaching, all right, whether it's training, diet, I do also full coaching with training, diet, and follow-ups, weekly calls with me. I make sure that everything is tailored for you, personalized. I have my own application, so a whole system there to help you reach your goals. Let me know. You can go on my website. You can have that coaching, or if you just want diet plans or training plans on their own, or little plans, yeah, you can have that on my website as well. If you have any questions, if you want me to cover other stuff, leave them down below. And as always, thank you guys. See you soon. Ciao.